kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway.
Okay.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles. But today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out and win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10.
What happened?
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. Okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Grab behind the line. It's Porter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Lyons. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mustangs. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Box her out, box her out.
Through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
So heavy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Houston's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? You've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
The short hands, it's Brown. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the...
There he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And it's It's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff. It's Sanford.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Pulls it in, the 1st down and more. Good job running down the route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my.
Got his man downfield. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, SMU. They'll try to add another to their lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get... He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Bro, how does...
He's
doesn't have the advantage even if he's...
Swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about this speed by the QB on that play?
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sanford. And tackled there by the defense.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Some guys just have the pure talent to make the catch no matter how many defenders are around.
Yeah, Reese, he's a bit of a rule breaker because even when he's covered, he's open. The quarterback knows that. He's going to find a way to come back to the football and help his QB out.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Houston. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big block.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They marched 78 yards down the field. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good
DJ Lagway, is that SMU?
To the air. It's Lagway. Quick strike complete. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Mustangs are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up.
Oh, I missed the tackle, Bella.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Back him up, back him up. Wow, wow, wow.
A good break there as the penalty gives them the 3rd down conversion. A first down for the offense.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Oh, no.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and
what the hell is my phone?
What could have happened?
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride
no
so he can get
pressure.
run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
The number 1 key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket.
Brings into the open. Lowers those pads. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play.
What are you laughing at over there,
32. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Right on the money. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
What are you doing, Daddy?
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here's a heat. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw. Under fire. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They go to the ground. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver?
Don't do that. No.
Find gaps, run textbook routes,
Not good.
and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line.
I thought he was over there with you.
Second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Sun Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Get that from me or your mom?
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime now.
What's he do?
We're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out. Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff.
Great block. Hell yeah.
Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Cougars are flying down the field. Find some fresh air. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Oh my gosh.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to be there.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
Trying to move the chains. Houston comes to the line on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You've got to be kidding me.
Sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me,
run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, give on the inside. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Using his legs, it's Green. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air, it's Lagway. He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What?
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going right to work up top. Punts it out of the air. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space. It's Sanford. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Leaves it with the back. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Houston.
Man, I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Porter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Dropping back, it's Flagway. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Green.
Guys have the backfield now. It's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And And the Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for the offense to go out and win this ball.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and
turning it on. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
Jeez, why did
he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Now, you see running backs in college football, these guys are athletes that you want to put in space, do a really good job putting them in space, running the angle, getting him towards the middle of the field, try to get him the football so he can make somebody miss and make a big play, but you got to get the football first. He's got to catch that first before he looks to try to get those yards after the catch.
Yeah.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 33. Out of the ground, and now he's got room. They stop him just a meter too short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be
that's what it looks like.
Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
The give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal might not put the game.
I gotta make this the game-winning field goal. Just give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And I'm done.
Freezer, but it would ice it down pretty good.
All right. We win, EJ.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory.
I should have called him out.
Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll bring it out. They bring him down a last effort on that return. Bounce up empty, and that's going to do it for this one. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
Madea! Paw Patrol.